The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Belgium against Marseille.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Marseille with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? Oh, that's superb. And he's there to get it away. Oh, good-looking ball. Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here. And Sané! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Nicely shaped ball, neatly clipped into space. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. Goes for the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Osimhen, and the shot! Superb from Osimhen! A finish right from the top draw!
Van Basten really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Robertson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nakamura plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Modric. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Sané. So what can they make of this? De Jong. That's been slipped through. He's picked a chance for a shot! It's there! Marseille are all square.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both.
Oh, what a clock! That's another chance! Costa Curta with a definite foul there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Sane, Nakamura. Nakamura! Oh, it's come off the upright. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. Now Modric. Half-time getting close now. De Jong played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a good ball out wide. And here's Osimhen. He's got away. He's found. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
De Jong.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's De Jong. Marseille looking to pass their way through. And here's Son Heung-min. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And here's the chance to counter. Van Basten, Modric. Chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That has been slung wide. Bradley. Here's Sané. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Showing good feet. And this is Son Heung-min.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Osimhen. Marseille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nakamura has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Osimhen, and this is Van Basten. Marseille are looking to break at pace. And it's Son Heung-min. Gets a good foot in there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 7, Modric. Number 45, Osman.
Bale.
Coming on the field.
Robertson. That's a
Number
cute
8,
ball. And he was
Kukçu.
quick to react.
Number 10, Bale.
Robertson
Substitutions taking
is
place.
offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Osimhen. And the shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Rijkaard. Looking to play him in.
Marseille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Searching pass he's played there. Nakamura. Eze. And it's Kukçu. Van Basten. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Sané. And it's Nakamura. Played out towards the right wing. Bradley charging forward down that flank. Eze. And here's Osimhen. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just 5 minutes left. This might spell danger.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Quality ball. And it's Eze. Robertson. Belgium close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Added time.
Eze. Nakamura. Marseille. That's that, the end. Belgium can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Now it's Rashford.
Modric.
Now, can they get him away?
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Belgium have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibrahimovic. And they can counter here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Robertson. It's a good run down the right. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Robertson receives it in a wide position. Shapes to shoot! Tried the volley, but no.
Robertson cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Modric. Rashford. Now it's Osimhen. Ronaldinho spots it and intercepts. No goals as yet. Big chance! Modric. Rashford running with the ball. This looks promising. He could be in here. Just takes a shot! Goal! Belgium!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Ronaldinho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up.
Terrific header! It's hit the crossbar.
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Rashford. Out to the left it goes. Robertson hangs one in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, now it's he's been caught napping. Pele gets it clear. Well, that pass isn't the best. Zanetti. Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Pull it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Bayer trying to keep this in. Caceres made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And Messi! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Number 15.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Zanetti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Hullet.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Pele. Hullet is onto this. He's going for goal! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Added time.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the through ball. Oh, what a ball! Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And we've reached half-time.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the pass is intercepted. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for a run-up. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Koundé. Rijkaard. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Adams. And it's Zanetti. That is good alertness.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's made its way. And he's decided to go for it. Modric. Costa Curta. Almost an hour gone. Adams. Koundé. And it's Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Adams. And Robertson. Pele. And this is Hullet. And he's away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
That has not gone well. And that's a... And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Delivered with swing. And that's the keeper's ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho. That has ended up in no man's land. Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. And here's Osimhen. Modric. Osimhen goes for a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Belgium are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Belgium, number 45.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rijkaard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Modric.
Well, what a difference a goal
13,
makes. Now all of a sudden it
Zanetti.
seems the belief is back.
Coming on the field, number
And it's
12,
Alexander Arnold.
Van Basten. Number 19.
Thuram deals with that
Henry
comfortably.
Number 15, Park Ji-sung.
Now it's Rashford.
Number 17.
Belgium
Alexander
really are
Arnold.
showing all the
Substitution.
necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Park Ji-sung.
That's been slipped through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the volley. He's got away with one there. And it's Van Basten. Pele. Tar gets over and intercepts. Costa Curta.
Park Ji-sung.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Belgium really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played into space. Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
It's Park Ji-sung. He's a sharp little ball.
And he shoots! And it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! It was a great finish. He put it... And that's it! What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Your reflections then, Jim.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And already we're underway here.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspirants.
Chance! They would have been quick to recover this. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson, and the counter is on. Donatoni. Donatoni. And this is McManaman. And he's there to clear it. Robertson. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Forlan. And the pass is intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Hazard. In with the challenge. Now it's Van Basten. Baresi. McManaman. Rijkaard. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Van Basten. Osimhen! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, a delicate chip through. Played into space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Hazard. Donatoni. Lovely bit of skill. Takes the shot! Koundé. Still goalless. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Over to the left. Oh, that's well spotted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Modric, and it's Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten is flagged offside.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Van Basten. Modric. Modric goes steaming forward. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Struck first time. And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
That has been cut short. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And here's Forlan. This looks promising. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Koundé, lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Donatoni fires it in low. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Baresi gets rid without sophistication. Passing nice and neat.
Un minuto de descuento.
Adams tries to clear. And this is Forlan. That's a good ball out wide. And that's played in low. Tries to get it clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Osimhen. The ball has bounced loose now. Driving forward. It's Forlan. It's played through for him. Face to... He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Shot a goal! Off the post! And that was very necessary. And it's Van Basten. Now it's Osimhen. Donadoni. Looking for a runner.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Belgium still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Rijkaard. Modric. Now Costa Curta. Modric. And it's Rijkaard. Modric. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Knocks it out wide.
Roberto Carlos.
And it's Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Baresi clears. That's a sharp pass. Zanetti. Oh, that was vital.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Costa Curta. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos.
Could be danger here. Chance to deliver. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Modric. Robertson. McManaman.